Assalamu alaikum guys, what's going on? It's your brother Mr. T and we are back for another episode of great food to get you in the Ramadan mood with British Ramadan 2024 with my lovely friend who looks like Richard Gere. His name is Greg and he's a very good egg. How are you, Greg?
He's not as good looking as me. And he certainly can't cook like
Bro,
me.
he's got a bit of catching up to do, he has. He's got a bit of catching up to do. He's got a bit of catching up to do.
Now then, my friend, this is what we've got for you today. We've got a chicken dish today, and this is another centrepiece for the table. Okay, and what we've got here is a full chicken, but with what's called a butchery of a spatchcock.
Okay.
Now, a genuine spatchcock has the backbone taken out.
Okay.
But what I tend to do is just slice it down the middle, open the bird up, and what we've done is earlier, I've done a bit of demonstration, and I'd like you to see it, please.
Hello, Salam, and welcome back to Ramadan 2024, where we bring you exciting new recipes. And today we definitely have a new one. I know it's new for me. So Greg, please do tell us, what are we cooking today?
Well, folks at home, let me tell you what we're doing today. And actually, this is a new recipe for you because you've not. Now, I'm sure you're used to the tandoori spices that are going to go in on this.
Yeah.
But this is what's called a spatchcock chicken. So I'm going to do some butchery for you today and show you what the spatchcock chicken is. First of all, we've got this lovely piece of meat, which is a gorgeous fresh whole bird. We call them whole birds in the trade.
Yeah.
And this whole bird is
So it's
going
just
to be...
a whole chicken then for the viewers out there as well? Whole chicken?
Yes, it's just a whole chicken.
With the skin on?
With the skin on. And what we're going to do is, first of all, we're just going to remove that neck from there we can just move that under there. We're just going to take this neck out.
Lovely. Greg, I'm just looking at you there and I'm thinking, gosh, I don't want to be doing that when I'm at home.
No.
And lucky for you guys, we have at the Shazan counters, they will cut, prep and cook. Not cook, we wish. They won't do the cooking part.
No,
but
they won't do that
they'll
for
do
you.
the cutting and prepping for you at the Shazan counters, which is very, very handy. But you are going to show us how to do it at home as well,
I'm going to
aren't you?
show you. Now, I actually do it with one cut because I like to leave the backbone in, to be honest. But most people will take out the backbone and do two cuts like that.
Right.
Where I'm not going to do that. I'm going to literally...
Cut straight through.
Cut straight through like this.
Yeah.
And that is what is known as a spatchcock there.
Oh, so that's not too bad actually. I thought it was going to be really complicated,
no.
but okay.
And what it is I like to, like I say, I like to leave the backbone in. A true one, you would cut the backbone out, but I just think it gives it that...
The bone probably gives it that extra flavour, doesn't it?
It does, it keeps that flavour in. So what we're going to do now, and if you pass that tray, I'll show you what we're going to do, that'd be great.
Amazing.
So we're going to put it in this tray here, and all we're going to do is we're going to marinate this, because this is going to take a couple of hours to marinate. And what we're going to do is, we're going to make this lovely tandoori marinade. Now, I'm sure you've all got your own recipes, but there is one on the Shazan's website.
Lovely.
But this one's got some garam masala, it's got some Greek yogurt. Now, we've made it red with a little bit of food colouring in there.
I was just going to ask then, it's got a beautiful rich colour to it, so
has.
you've just used food colouring for that.
We've put some chilli powder, we've put some food colouring in.
Amazing.
And that literally just colours it, the meat.
Yeah.
Now, what you can do, to be honest, if you want, you can put a couple of nuggets in there, a couple of
You just score
slices.
it. Yeah.
Just score it, and then we can work that marinade into there. And we've got some chilli powder and some garam masala and all the usual tandoori spices that go into what you make. And when that's cooked, that is a lovely family table showstopper once it's cooked. And I'm not kidding you, you cook that on about 170 in the oven, and that will take about 70 to 80 minutes, depending on the size of the whole bird that you're using.
Okay.
And so from that is now, I'm going to put it in the oven.
Ready for the oven. That's
All
how
ready
easy
for
it
the
was,
oven.
guys.
That's
Amazing.
how easy it is.
Thank you. So basically, all he did was give the meat a nice cut and add in the marinade.
That's
and
it.
again, like we said, you can have that meat cut at Shazan's as well, at the Shazan counter, and just add the marinade. So that was really nice and easy. Thank you very much, Greg.
And remember guys, the AHDB team did a live demonstration of how to butcher a full lamb at one of the stores down in towards Southall and Hayes, I think it was. And they did a live demonstration there. I'm sure you can see that video on here as well somewhere. So if you want to scroll up and find out how to butcher a lamb in your own way, precisely how a proper butcher would do it, you're welcome to go and scroll up for that and find it. We'll add a link to that story in the comments of this post.
Now, what we've got for you today is tandoori spatchcock. Now, you're all familiar with tandoori flavouring. If you're not, then I'll tell you something now, there's something wrong. Because, well, I've done a little one that I know, which is yoghurt, and it's got some chilli powder in there, and we've put a little bit of red food colouring in there to give you a little bit red. And then what we've done is we've put a little few slices into the meat, and we've worked that marinade into that meat, and then we've cooked it off, and we've kept basting it so that yoghurt doesn't burn. So what I've done now is I'm going to just dish you a little bit of this on. And what we're going to do is we're going to cook this spatchcock up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of the leg.
Oh, nice.
And then I'm going to take a little bit of thigh.
You're going through it like hot knife in butter there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I wish to myself I could take this man home sometime.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to slice you a bit of the breast off so you can taste it.
Okay.
Now we're going to serve you that up, Mr. T.
Brilliant.
With just a bit of salad and a few wedges, because it doesn't need a lot. There's going to be plenty of flavour and colouring in there.
Brilliant.
Off that.
Well, it's looking really, really nice.
And all you've got to do is taste it and tell me what you think of it.
Oh, let's give it a go. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Let's go straight in. Well, first of all, the presentation always, Greg, is with yourself, is always there. I love how you had a little bit of greenery there to make sure Mrs. T's happy with what I'm eating. To get one of me 5 a day in there, you know what I mean?
Well, exactly. And look, I've put some wedges on there, which are oven cooked, not deep fried.
There you go, Mrs. T. That's just a bit of confirmation for you. There we are. So we're going to pull off a bit of chicken there.
Now you can see how that red's coloured into that meat.
Yeah, it's looking absolutely divine, to be honest. It's looking very, very nice. Lovely aroma. You can definitely get that nice chicken brothy smell with it.
Yeah,
right? You know what I mean?
You can.
It's nice. So we're going to give that a go. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Very, very nice.
And that's a centrepiece for the table where you can carve it up, and if people want just breast meat, you can carve them the breast. And also you can cut the drums and the thighs off like I've done, and it goes down, hopefully, a treat, Mr. T.
Greg. Quite literally, I work of art.
Thank you. And
that tastes so sublime. Very mellow, melodious. And the chicken, again, beautiful, high quality chicken. Available from the legends at Shazans. Available in every supermarket in the UK. Whether you go to M&S, whether you go to Aldi, whether you go to Lidl, Morrison, Tesco, or Asda, even Costco. They've got an aisle there, guys. They're doing all these lovely halal meats, full chickens, crowns, beef, everything. Whatever you can think of, they've got it there. So remember to get on down there. That was a winning combination, guys. Your friends, your relatives, your guests are going to really enjoy that. Beautiful. Roast chicken, that is finger licking. Once again, Greg, you're getting a solid 4.7, and I'm not giving you a 5 because I don't want you to get a bit too big-headed.